The Pledge, 2001, directed by Sean Penn, and stars Jack Nicholson and a slew of other big names. Now, can't go wrong with that. Sean Penn hasn't directed a whole lot of films. He directed a few, and I haven't seen all of them, but I hear that everything that Sean Penn has directed has turned to gold. Certainly with his acting career, and when he gave directing a shot, it was wonderful. So, in The Pledge, it reunites him with Jack Nicholson. A few years before that, they did The Crossing Guard together. And this one is, it's one of those mystery films about retirement and catching a killer. And, but in the case of The Pledge, it takes that old age-old trope and is able to turn into something more meaningful and more impactful and more interesting than your average sort of hunt for the killer sort of thing. So Jack Nicholson, was getting up there in age, so of course he plays a policeman who just retired. There's this little girl who gets extremely brutally murdered, and when they think that they catch the killer, Nicholson's tuition really has him thinking that they actually didn't catch the killer. That this guy that they caught was just simply the wrong man. So the majority of the film is Jack Nicholson, based on his own feelings, trying to find this killer, this child killer. So it's kind of like that Peter Lorre movie M from 1931, Catching a Child Killer. Of course, the movie's nowhere near as good as that, but I still think that what Sean Penn is able to do in this film is the best that he was possibly ever able to do. He doesn't quite make something that's masterful, but he comes close. I may not say that the movie's quite masterful now, but if I were to rewatch it and restudy it, maybe my opinion on this will grow even higher. Who knows? So, the movie has a whole bunch of big name stars. As I said, it has Jack Nicholson, Robin Wright, Aaron Eckhart, Benicio del Toro. And it's a thrilling the way that everything happens. And as I said, because it deals with children instead of just a normal, maybe not normal, but a traditional adult killer, really it tugs at the heartstrings more than someone might expect. There are some flaws that I found with the film, but they're just personal tastes with me. Like, mostly just happens near the final act of the film that had me thinking, it's not quite a 4-star film, but comes close. So, despite it not quite being a 4-star film, I still love this. I just thought that the reward wasn't quite as big or as high as I was hoping for. But I still kind of see why Sean Penn wanted to go with the non-big rewarding route, because if someone gets killed, especially if a whole string of people, doesn't matter if the killer is going to get caught. Families are still going to mourn. There's still going to be grief. There's still going to be sadness. Catching a killer is not going to be such a happy thing. Sure, it can be happy for just a couple minutes, but you're eventually going to revert back to sadness afterwards. Simple, plain simple. It's a great film, but I don't think it's totally amazing. So I'm going to give The Pledge from 2001 3.5 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.